Max lived in the middle of Austin, Texas, and had practically inborn talent for pranks. He never missed a chance to pull a prank on his twin sister, Lily. He always had a trick or two up his sleeve. He once snuck into her room to take her favorite lipstick, and another time, he replaced her shampoo with something worse. But one day, he got a golden chance in the afternoon. Max had only come back from a jog and was dripping in sweat, and had no care in the world for the dirty clothes waiting for him. But then, he was walking past the bathroom, and he saw something that froze him to the bone. Sitting there on the counter was Lily's new face cream, a gold and pink bottle that looked out of place in their small apartment, much less in a spa. "That's the stuff she's always raving about," Max said to himself, and there was already playfulness in his gaze. "Apparently, it is as good as she has mentioned it. Maybe it was high time I learned and tried it out. She complains I don't care for her beauty pampering." With a devilish smile, he twisted the top off the cream and pumped out a large dollop of it into his hand. "Let's see what all the fuss is about," he chuckled, rubbing it into his face like he'd seen on countless beauty vlogs. But when the cool and luxury cream had absorbed into his skin, he felt uneasy. Initially, it was just a tingly feeling that his skin was doing something his normal man lotion never did. Max, who always doubted these things, just shrugged it off. "Just a marketing stunt, most probably," he said to himself. Then the reflection of him in the mirror started to shake, as if the water in which it was mirrored had been thrown a stone into it. Max blinked. His jaw became less defined, his cheeks more chiseled. What the hell? His skin was darkening. Gentle shades of warm caramel covered his face and neck. "No way!" Max's voice trembled, and he looked at himself in shock, standing in front of the mirror. However, the changes did not end there. His short, messy hair started growing. It now falls well below his shoulders, and its thickness and shine are incredible. It is black as coal. He blinked, and his pupils dilated and became a rich brown almond-shaped. Max could feel a kind of nervousness welling up in his chest, but it was more than just there. It was spreading. His once expansive shoulders were slowly slumping, his body growing smaller. His hands shot to his chest and hips, only to find curves, actual curves. His clothes hung off him loosely, his jeans now sagging around his much smaller hips. "What the?" He opened his mouth to say something, and what came out instead was a voice he didn't know he had. It was shrill, whisper-like, and distinctly feminine. "Oh, no, no, no!" Max screamed loudly. He was now fully panicking. His brand new voice was hoarse as he stared at himself in the mirror, struggling to understand what was going on. The girl looking at him was a young woman with brown skin, black hair, and large, bewildered eyes. A total stranger. And then, like a bad sitcom, the absurdity hit him. He still held the bottle of gold and pink liquid in his hand, as though it were some kind of sorcery. He let it fall as if it had scorched his hands, and he could feel the thud of his own heart in his chest. In the hallway, Lily said, "Max? What's going on in there?" Max's eyes darted to the door. "Lily, you've got to help me." Lily's steps became heavier, and Max quickly looked behind him. His new reflection did not improve the situation. It made him more uncomfortable, more alienated. He looked nothing like himself. Oh, please, don't let her see me like this," he said to himself, beginning to hope for a miracle. The door opened, and Lily stood still. She glared at him, and her eyes were slits. "Max, what have you done to my cream? And what the hell happened to you?" Though his face had gone even more red, Max could take no more, and he threw his hands up in despair. "I was just messing around. I didn't think it would actually—" He looked down at himself again. "I didn't think it would turn me into this." Lily looked at him and tried not to burst into laughter. "Well, congratulations, Max. This is the best that you can get from my skincare routine. Perhaps the next time you will stay as far away from me as you possibly can." Then she stopped for effect, and then she smiled. "Guess what? You are here like this for at least an hour. That is what the cream does. It seems like you are going to need some lessons in how to be fabulous." Max groaned. "Lily, come on. Can you really help me in this?" Lily, being the feminism that she is, she flicked her hair back and smirked. "You're on your own, Max. Welcome to womanhood. We are powerful, we are attractive, and we have superior skin than you. Now go figure it out. This is why you tried to pull a prank on me, wasn't it? Max watched Lily walk away. He looked at his new reflection and angrily wished he had never picked up that bottle. And deep within him, to his own disbelief, he couldn't help but wonder that there was something liberating about all this. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.